We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hey, 50. Got. 40 got.
Stafford going to throw from the outset. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Hey, let's go Sunday. So what's up?
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Look, Jack left. Hey, we're going to run.
Play action. It's Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Seahawks at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Smith going to move him around.
Line. So what's up?
A gear for Walker running right. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Geno. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
13 next. Here we go. 13 next.
On 4th down, Smith. That is caught. Able to slither by. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now Geno. Eluding the pressure right. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jalin Hyatt, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Cam Sims, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. Now Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down in search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now it's Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And now Smith going to change the play. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. Here's Walker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Ball sits on the 12, 3rd and goal. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Monday. Hurry! Alert!
Throwing is Stafford. That's caught by Sims. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Hey, 22! Hey, give me radar.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey. White.
Again, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nacua. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Stay 50. 0. Big 20. 32. 53. Ready. Hey, 54.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Omaha, remove. Alert!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Geno now to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Finn. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Middle.
Out of the gun, Smith. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Easy. 22. 70! Hey, red!
Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete.
And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
And he'll find Higbee open downfield.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 50!
Stafford now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Set! 40 got! 40 got!
Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through, and that will tie things at 17 all. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Smith. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Kupp now on the return.
Strong running at the 30.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
To throw is Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
32.
A first run now for Kyren Williams. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Hey.
From the gun on third down, Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Williams not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Williams will try again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Alert! 10. Monday.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Well, he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf taking it in. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now it's Stafford.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Hey, 22! Radar. White.
Here's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kyren Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, we go salute. Ours.
Now it's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Miles Jack with a sack.
Cover.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Here's 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And Walker has it. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. And Smith here, an audible at the line. Now Geno. He's got his man. It's Hyatt. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Smith's going to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Smith. Finding space at the 40. Oh, good move. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Smith to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 13X. Tuesday.
Here's Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's first down.
Hey, it's a clip. Hey, trio left. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Snowball, snowball. There we go, son.
Throwing again is Smith. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Geno now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it.
And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Set.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as attack.